Okay, we're back with more of the operator. I'm going to continue with this case. Viewed my notes from last episode. I think I know what's going on. I was about to get a phone call last time.
So who the hell am I talking to this time? The same operator Tanner from before?
Yep.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Something disturbing?
You could say that. You could definitely say that.
Gonna
I
turn it
found
down a little bit.
stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Maybe corpses are out there.
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math. Yeah, messed
Good.
up, right? And judging by the size of the
More than
skeleton,
100?
it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat
That
around the
sucks.
bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Consider it done.
Let me send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield.
It's cute.
Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Identify the body.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age.
Oh, thank you,
the
Dio. Appreciate that. How have you been?
Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay, thank you. Henry Jenkins, you don't have the clearance level to view this profile. Well. Okay, there's something on the back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Okay. So I should have human DB, right? Henry Jenkins. I think that's the one I just pulled up here. Yeah, okay. Making sure. Gabby? Please enter full name. Okay, so it might be on my document list. I gotta find it here. Name list. This doesn't take me a while, unless if it's circled. Gabby Mills, maybe? See, oh, there's also Gabby Bruce. They're both crossed off. Nope, that doesn't seem right. Email. Error. No pictures available for minors. Age 9. Metacarpal bone. Abnormal growth. Okay. So this is the one that we want then, right? Nice.
How did you find this, Tanner?
On the list from another case.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Yes, actually.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about.
I think having you play as the CSI guy in the chair is kind of cool.
Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence.
Quentin
Wanna see if
Spence.
that name is on your magical list too?
Find Quentin Spence on the list. Okay. I see Quinn. I'm so bad at scanning. This is like skill set I don't have. Especially when I'm streaming. It's got to be on here. It's just, I couldn't say no, it's not on the list, right? I'm looking right to left, so you may have already seen it. Oh, really? Thank you. That's very helpful.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
Pretty sure it means dead, right? Like, or missing, I guess. So if we click on Quentin Spence, search for him. Missing. Let's just assume that that's right, because I think it said the same thing for Gabby a second ago. Yeah, okay.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets.
Oh, that's
Remember what I said
kinda
about
freaky.
this case getting weirder and weirder? I'm sending everything your way.
That's cool, the DB picks being backers.
There you go. Now the second disk, password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with
I like
my
stuff like that.
scalpel.
It's
There. There appear to be
goofy,
two
but
floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
okay. It's the badge, Quentin Spence. Endurance level 3. EM Technologies. R&D 2, FMP 1138, Res 2. There's a key and a lock. Okay. I need the password. Get anything on here? Well, there's FMP 1138. It has this little thing with the brackets. Synapse. Is something supposed to like go in that box? Do I see that again? To unlock the full potential. Okay. Now we have the key marker. Mouse model with Alzheimer's. We get a Planet of the Apes type situation here. Don't think I care about most of this text. I think I'm just using this to find something else, but I don't know if I can do it. Well, I guess I have this Res 2 thing, right? Is this... Okay, can I like line these up? That's cool. To unlock the files... 105 Indian? Okay. Anything else in here other than just more data? Very similar, there's a puzzle like this in Case of the Golden Idol. It's cool. This one's completely irrelevant. Yeah, it's cute. It makes you feel like a genius when you find it, even though they don't make it that complicated. Hey, my confession. No longer living. I've been buried in the Dryfield deserts. It's totally not Roswell. Sick of everything. Found the others too. Everyone buried here in the sand as a Project Eve test subject. He was led by Henry Jenkins. Intentions were noble in the beginning. I have the power to stop this. Please don't be as cowardly as I was. Project Eve, right? Now. So we could also try doing the facility. Okay.
I'll let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner.
Thank you.
The address you sent?
I like the music.
It's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Take care of yourself. Power off. Okay.
poking around,
Uh-oh.
asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Did you ever play Her Story, Dio Hard? It's really good too, kind of similar genre. Successfully fed the cat. Maybe there's a way of doing cutscenes outside of the console. Don't really need to do any complex graphics. You can use your imagination. Shouldn't be horror at all. It's very, very, very similar to this. You have a console and you can search for video clips, and it's highly non-linear because you're trying to like solve the mystery, but you can look for the video clips in basically any order. Yeah, I'd check it out. Al didn't bug us. No worries. Graveyard.
Good morning, Evan.
What's up, Trench?
Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay? Thanks. Guess the FDI has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Bring your wife this time. Have a good one, Director. What's up, Walker?
Operator Tanner, that you? Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody? Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
Oh.
The BioM facility burned down last night,
Oh,
Tanner.
shit.
Up in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a mole.
Making squeaky rat
goddamn
noises.
operator program. Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
It was arson. Okay, facility. Well, that's helpful. This is the guy from before. No match. All that we have here? Look, it's not enough to prove it's arson, right? Okay. Well, that seems pretty definitive.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy?
No match.
Would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
I got you one. How the first responders get in? Already got it. Actually clicked it by accident.
Let me see if this works. All right, I'm in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner. Well, let me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Why do you say that?
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Something else I can do?
While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
Sure, what do you need?
Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you, an ID, a link to another case.
Another
His favorite
case,
flavor
okay.
of ice cream. Just give me something, all right?
Find more info. So the video player is not helpful anymore. Hold on to the suspect thing. Forget what day that was. It was in the garage, wasn't it? Yeah, that looks like the same guy. Hey, nice.
Charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation?
Pendle.
Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
Connie Moore.
You see what I'm seeing, Tanner?
Do, yes.
Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient.
Is she hiding this from us?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Passed her polygraph with flying colors.
Well,
She told us the truth.
polygraphs are
Her truth.
pseudoscience. Her truth.
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled.
It makes me so
I'll
mad that
keep looking
polygraphs are
around
taken
here.
seriously in this country.
The world's biggest ashtray.
My wife
Tell
works at
me if you
a
find
national
out
lab and has a
anything new
security
about her
clearance, and she has to take a
pyrite
polygraph every
and
so
I'll
often.
contact you if I
And it's
come
like, to
across
make a
something on my
scientist do it
chart
is
info
extra
reader.
offensive. What's up, Skinner? Wait. Don't contact Pendle. Why not? Walker the Grumpy is right. There's a mole in the operator program. What do you think it is? Two for one house special. The ghost. Like the way Hal types. Told you a team came and logged evidence from the facility. It's the FDI. Should put everything behind the closed network. So what's the solution? We? What do you mean we? It's phase 2. By we, who writes this shit? I mean you, frowny face. How will this trigger the mole? Yeah, that's something I've been very concerned about. The fact that my desktop is almost certainly just being recorded this entire time. Confident this will work. Probably shouldn't use my badge. Chop, chop. They're gonna have to actually have me walk there? Okay. No, they'll do the cool stylistic cutscene. Yeah, this cutscene style is smart. It's a nice way to not have to like develop a bunch of assets that aren't just the computer screen. Oh, that's cool. I like that it's 480p. Kate. I probably need to put a password in there, don't I? Authentication succeeded. Forbidden access. Help? Oh, cute. How am I reading you? Okay, it's a way to keep talking to Hal, I guess. I do like the terminal, that's cool. Getting an error message. Whoops. In the hidden columns, you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. Hidden false, hidden false, hidden false. That's kind of cool. Hidden true, HDD. Oh, this is neat. I like this. Because we can do stored false later. We have to delete stuff. Please get out of here. Find the name that's been redacted. It's driving me crazy. That was a Pendle case, right? Name list. Sensor sensitive info, so I can change the version. Smart. Like that. Love that sound. Like you've wanted the evidence room. Act natural. Okay, cool. I think I had other stuff that was... Maybe I could have looked through the other things and... Because we've had a couple things where I'm encouraged to do more research than I'm commanded to do by Hal or whomever, right? I don't remember specifically from last episode. It's a really cool way to do that, though. You said act natural. Alright, and click again. Aimless now. Sasha Cole. Mia's husband. Forbidden. Sasha Cole is still alive. Does he know about Mia and the baby? I hope not. Oh, hey, that's easy. On Connie's folder. Please stop. Your badge ID is your password. We recognize the convenience of this. Strongly encourage you to adopt another. Even though it has more than 4 characters, it's still not secure enough. Okay, that's helpful. Connie Moore's file. They're all password protected. That's to Henry Jenkins, which hasn't been recovered yet, so, yeah. Look through my old documents here. We had a badge here, didn't we? I feel like I got this somewhere else, didn't I? Quentin Spence. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I'm not crazy. But this doesn't represent anyone over here. The only badge ID I know. Let me just check and see if there's another one here. No, I think that's the only one I have. More than 4 characters. Really not just this, is it? It's the wrong person, which is weird. Oh, it gave it to me. All right. That's the only badge I had, right? Old people and their passwords. Did somewhere. Trigger the mole, lure the ghost out from whatever hole he's hiding in. An address or something. Okay. Seed abduction and interrogation by extraterrestrials. Remove memory of encountering burial site on her hike. Anchors. Her memory of the events leading up to this moment. Other recent claims of alien abduction in Dryfield. Subject's inherent belief and interest in the supernatural. I thought I just got it from him, but maybe you're right. Don't think we had anything extra in the documents for him. Yeah, no worries. Did I accidentally close? It stays unlocked, that's nice. New Mark 6 samples arrived. Fever is 30% higher. Just confused 5 days ahead of schedule. It's like an MK Ultra kind of a thing, seems like. EFBD. Yeah. Here we go. What in the world are they doing to Connie? Now what, Hal? Okay. Am I putting Pendle in harm's way? Okay.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
Information for Agent Pendle.
What kind of information?
Let's do... Agent Walker has an update on Pendle's case.
All right. I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
Operator Tanner, what can I do for you?
It's a Wells killer committing arson.
What? You're kidding. Okay, so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him?
Address linked to Jenkins.
To Jenkins? So it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it. Nice. So what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo. I see. Well, I'm on my way. I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we can finally book this guy.
Be careful. Dangerous. What's up?
Tanner, I'm at the lab.
What do you see?
The door was unlocked, actually. It's real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. But left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But I don't see any sign of Wells Killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone.
Oh shit.
Slide your gun over to me.
Don't recognize the voice.
On your knees, Agent Pendle.
You? How do you know my name?
You might want to close your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent. Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Move away from her! Now! It's locked! What did you do? Hands up! Turn around. Turn
You can hear his ellipsis.
Hands on your head! Pendle, you okay? Walker, we have a problem here. What do you do? Open the door now! It's not opening, Walker. Open the door now! Operator, you there?
Talk to me.
There's a bomb!
Oh shit.
This bald-headed psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb!
Oh, are we gonna do keep talking and nobody explodes?
The display says 20 minutes and 21 seconds
Oh,
and it's
Jesus.
ticking
Okay.
down. You gotta help me here.
It's a good amount of time.
Come right back. Understand me, Tanner? You come
A bomb.
right back.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
We need to defuse a bomb.
Stay calm, Tanner. Okay, let me think. Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means... you'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator.
What do I have to do?
I'm sharing the FDI's bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual.
Yeah, no kidding.
You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning. Do you understand?
Tanner, bomb defusal guide. Use of the notepad application is strongly advised. What does the bomb look like?
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
Okay, and follow the instructions at the beginning. Identify bomb archetype, follow guide. Four archetypes, each one defined by the way the electric current is distributed through the device. About the bomb. Tell me about the wires.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black.
Okay.
2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each, a red, a black,
This is great.
a green, and a yellow. That's it.
The device's power module has a green wire. Device's power module voltage is less than 5 voltages. Explosive module uses a liquid. What kind of explosive is it?
I'd say gasoline.
Gasoline.
Tanner, this isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
Uses a liquid. There's precise ticking that cannot be sustained without a dedicated autonomous ticking system. Okay. Autonomous ticking device. Get the bomb serial number. Describe the bomb.
There are some wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display.
The display, maybe? You see anything unusual?
Nothing unusual. Wait. There's a switch behind the display. Looks like a power button.
Let's not fuck with that. About the numpad? Get the bomb serial number. Okay. How many buttons are there?
1 for each digit, and an enter and a confirm button. 12 in total.
Has a keyboard and display modules. The numbers written on the label are the serial number. Enter a code. Oh god. 0000?
It says ABM 186511.
Let me go back to where I was. This is great. I really like this mission. If it's SFC or SMC... Oh, this is inverted clock devices. We gotta find our way back. This XXX, XXX, UUA, ABM, XXX. It's manufactured by ABM. Disconnect every module that requires ticking. Okay. 2.1 disable procedure. Did play a lot of keep talking and nobody explodes. After ticking, and 3.2. These modules and these modules only. Wires ticking. Modules are key components of the bomb. Where's the disable procedure? Autonomous ticking, ABM. Under the column disable procedure for these modules only. Disable procedure. Controller, power, keypad, display, receptor. Not sure I'm following this right. Let me read this more closely. I'm like panicking, even though we've got 14 minutes. Modules that require ticking. Do I tell if modules require ticking? I think it's the earlier thing we read about gas. They often have several energy failsafes. How to use. things. Hold on. Explosive module uses a liquid. It requires a ticking that cannot be sustained without it. Okay. Okay. So is it just the explosive module? Disconnect every module that requires ticking. Requires ticking false. Okay, so keypad, display, receptor. I see them now. I was just making sure I wasn't fucking it up. All right, so let's see. Disable procedure for the keypad. So it's 3.4 keypad disable. 3.5 display disable. 3.6 receptor disable. Yeah, they did a great job with making this like a fucked up document. Cut the yellow wire. Okay. Cut a wire from the keypad. Cut the yellow wire.
Are you sure, operator?
No.
Then tell me when you are.
Okay. Stressed. Yeah, I think that's right. Cut the yellow wire.
Are you sure, operator?
Yep.
I hope you're right. Okay, I'm cutting the wire. Oh, it's done. But the bomb's still ticking.
Okay. Use guide, arm. This one. Display. Multi-mass archetype. Cut the black wire. It needs to be powered off. Should be a power off switch on the device. Okay, I think that's right. Because it's not a multi-mass.
Switched off.
Cut the yellow data wire. I don't know which one that is. Probably the display, because we're working on the display.
I hope you're right. All right.
This is really good. This is a really great moment. My heart's racing. I think they probably give you plenty of time, but they make it seem like you don't have enough time. And then the red one.
Here goes, operator. It's done.
Power the screen on.
I'm pressing the switch. The screen is still off, but I guess that's normal.
Power it off. There's a lot of ways you could fuck this off, huh?
Okay. It's switched off.
So this one. This one. This one. And then receptor. Okay. The most complicated type of module to disconnect. There are two types of receptor, active and passive. Actors constantly hold a voltage. For autonomous ticking devices, receptors are passive. Cut the receptor's yellow signal wire. Okay. Unless if there's something else going on here that I'm missing. Yeah, I publish videos to YouTube all the time. St. Bob, I just don't stream it. 10 minutes. Is this right? Multi-mass. Oh, establish just an explosive. Wire's ticking true. Optional. I guess we don't have one. Describe the bomb again.
There are some wires, a controller.
I think it's a trap because it says optional.
And a display.
Okay. Let's do archetype, explosive, ABM 3.1. Cut all the green mile except for the power and explosive modules. Okay, so that's except for the power and explosive. So that's battery and explosive. So display and keypad. Okay.
Please, please, please! I'm still alive. For now, anyway.
Just having a time limit when everything else has been pretty chill is very cool. And the keypad.
Alright, I'm cutting it. Done.
Okay. So it sucks that I have to do this every single time, but it's kind of funny. Explosive 3.2. Disconnect the power module safely by cutting its black wire. Okay. Like you have to turn off the screen and then turn it back on and then off again. Okay. Disconnect the power module safely. Black wire. Oh, Jesus.
Here we go. I'm alive.
Wow, yeah, that got my heart rate up. The game like this, getting your heart rate up is pretty impressive.
Oh God, thank you. I just need a few minutes. Maybe
They give you they give you like 8 extra minutes. I felt like I was doing it pretty efficiently. It felt like I did not have the extra time.
I have to say,
That was cool.
I'm impressed, Operator Tanner. Not many would have managed their way through a situation like that without the proper training. You saved the life of an FDI agent today, and preserved valuable evidence as well. Well done, Operator. I think I was wrong about you. Once you're done conversing with Agent Pendle, go home and get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow.
Damn. Perfect stopping point, it looks like.
Operator, are you there?
I still wish I was really in to Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes for a long time. I love that game, and they didn't really capitalize on its viral success at the time. I was hoping they would make a procedurally generated manual. Then you could play the game forever, but it was pretty easy to just memorize the manual, or just get so good at the basic manual that, you know, it was no longer really a challenge.
Thank you. You saved my life today.
Oh, there's supposed to be bookmarks. Oh, over here on the left, the table of contents. It was hard for me to keep track of what was what, so done the same for me.
Look, Walker's apprehended Wells' killer. He's taken him back to the department where he'll interrogate him tomorrow. I don't know what we'll find here at the lab if we find anything at all, but I'll keep you in touch. Now I just need somebody to open this goddamn door. Thanks again, Operator. Bye, Operator.
All right, so we'll let the next day start, and then we can pick that up next episode. That was really cool. That was an excellent mission, especially since the rest of the game has been pretty chill up to this point with it just saying, well, yeah, do this, do this, do this. So that one you're kind of thrown to the wolves. I'm just gonna wait until the desktop comes back up to make sure that it saves. Yeah, under stress, I wanted to make sure that I went to the exact same section every time and didn't misclick a bookmark. Yeah, I feel like that sequence alone is enough to sell the whole game. They kind of make it a surprise too, compared to the intensity of the rest of the game up to that point. They get you at that, was it the receptors that was optional? Fucked up. That's cool. Yeah, it would be nice. It seemed like they definitely were willing to let you fail there with all the different mistakes you could make. I actually haven't touched Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes in like a very long time. Does anyone know if there's probably fan mods to do procedurally generated manuals? I don't know if the formal game has that. I'd love to come back to playing it again because it's a ton of fun. It's a good game to play with people who aren't into video games. They just don't have to control the bomb, right? They can be manual people. Okay. Well, let me log in just to make sure. Nervous about game saves. This is where I stopped last time after I got a phone call. Right, now we should be good. Wait. All right. Future Marstead, you're at the start of a new case. You just defused a bomb. It was pretty scary. There's a guy, an unknown person who's bald. He shows up in a couple different cases, so look for your camera footage. I think you can see him 3 times now, in case that comes up again. And don't forget your list of names, which you just recently unredacted.